As soon as Tip and Top opened their shutters that morning, they knew they just had to be out in the forest, not sitting at home. They were on the lookout for something special to do. Then finally, Tip had an idea. Top didn't know what Tip wanted to do, so he was unsure about following him. When he finally did, he didn't look where he was going. Top was very brave and didn't even cry, though he had hurt his nose. By now, they'd walked quite a long way, and still Top had no idea what they were going to do. Top was getting hungry, and they looked around for a suitable place to stop for their picnic. Top was so hungry, he couldn't wait for Tip to get his sandwich and started eating. Luckily, Tip wasn't upset at Top's bad manners this time. He was hungry too. Top looked in the basket for another sandwich, but it was empty. Top was so greedy, he didn't think for a second about sharing the apple with his friend. And Tip was very upset at Top's selfishness. Top could see that he'd made Tip sad and angry, and did his very best to get him to smile again. But Tip just wasn't prepared to let Top get away with his bad behavior this time. Top knew he had to find something to make Tip snap out of it. If he could only get an apple for Tip, that would do it. But he was too small to reach the apples and had to come up with another idea. He would make the apples fall from the tree. At first, Tip didn't react. Top was just wondering what else he could do when Tip smiled. When they'd finished, they picked up some apples to take home. As they headed home, Top hoped Tip had forgotten all about how greedy he had been. By the time they reached their house, it was getting quite dark. It had been a long day, and they were both ready for bed.